Hey everyone, what's up? I'm back, and tonight's or today, depending on what time I end up uploading this video is going to be about my foundation routine and also kind of like a review on some new products that I've recently bought. Not so much a first impression because I have used a few of them a few times, but definitely a good review on some of the most recent products that I did buy. I'm gonna give you guys like a rundown of what I use and like what the new products I'm going to be using are before I start my video. So for the primer, I love Smashbox primer, Photo Finish Smooth and Blur, and you can get this at Ulta, Sephora, and do want to look up the prices for you guys. So I'm gonna go on Ulta. So this is $36 and you get 1 fluid ounce. So yes, it's pretty standard. I feel like size-wise, price-wise, I feel like it is a little bit pricey, but there's over 1,000 reviews and I would say has about 4.5 stars, which is amazing, and I do really like it, so I can for myself justify the buy because it is long-lasting, like makes your makeup last long, and also just the product itself is long-lasting, which I feel is really important. So next I use the Bye Bye Concealer Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. It is full coverage and this is in the shade medium, and this I actually want to say is just a so it is just a trial size, like a free sample type of deal that I'm more than likely got from Ulta. So this is only 1.17 fluid ounces, but when you actually go to buy it, you get 0.4 ounces and it's $26, which yeah is a lot, but it's definitely worth it because it's so creamy and so full coverage. And it comes in 48 shades, which is really nice, and it's got about 4.5 stars as well, with over 5,000 reviews, so that's really nice too. That kind of gives you more confidence in what you're buying. So for foundation, I have the Lancome Ultra Liquid 24 Hour Longwear SPF 15 foundation. So again, over 2,000 reviews with 4.5 stars, comes in 40 shades, and you get 1 ounce, which again is pretty standard among foundations, but I love it. It is the only foundation that covers all my dry skin that I have, especially on my forehead, and it's full coverage, which is really nice. So I really only need like 1 layer of it per se. And today I went out just to a Rite Aid and I needed a new concealer, but I didn't have the time to go out and like actually purchase one from like Ulta. So I went ahead and bought the Maybelline Brightening Creamy Concealer, and this is the shade Light. It is $7.99 and has over 130 views and 3.5 stars. So I didn't do much research on this product, but we'll give it a shot. And I've heard many great things about Maybelline, and I myself do really enjoy their lipsticks, so hopefully their other products are just as good as their lipsticks, so we'll find out. And then again, I have the Bye Bye Under Eye, this time in a shade Light, but the same price as before. And then I have this Tarte finishing powder. You'll get 0.3 ounces for $33. It has 780 reviews and 4 stars. Definitely agree that it's a 4-star, if not maybe 4.5 stars. It's translucent and it's full coverage. It just goes so smooth onto the skin, hence why they probably call it Smooth Operator. So I bought this a while ago. This is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Light to Medium, and it's got the 4 shades in it. So it's got like the 2 highlighting shades and then 2 contour shades, 1 medium and 1 dark. Obviously I've used the light a lot, not so much the highlighter. It's not like, you probably can't even see it on camera, like it's not very pigmented. However, I am starting to go back and use the dark and medium shades to contour. So I figured give it another shot. But it does have 4.5 stars, so people obviously like it. So then this is one of the products that I am gonna kind of be like reviewing for you guys. This is the Urban Decay Cosmetics Naked Illuminated Shimmering Powder for Face and Body. It's got over 1,000 reviews, 4 stars. You got 4 shades you could choose from. This shade is Luminous. So it's a sheer pale nude with iridescent shimmer. I'm still debating on this product or not. It is nice because it has the mirror in it, but it's very deceiving. Like, I do a swatch of it and it looks like, again, my light is just like blowing it way out, but I don't know if you guys can see. You kind of have to apply a few layers of it to really like show. So I'm trying it, but again, I probably might return this one. But I just wanted to give you guys the review on it so you can kind of decide for yourselves if you want to get it or not. But that is $34. So then we have the Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer from Tarte. I love this. It has over 200 reviews and $30. This is not true to size. This is another sample size that I got in a kit from Tarte because I really wanted to try this along with a few other products, but so far so good. And it like just gives you just enough bronze to your face, which is like perfect for me because I don't like too bronzed. But anyways, let's get to the video. Okay, so first up, of course, is the Smashbox. So I just apply a little pea size like that, and I first just pat it into my skin to make sure I have enough of it, and if I didn't, of course, I'd go back and reapply, add more. So then I smooth it into the face. So then I'm gonna go ahead and with the IT Cosmetics concealer, and this is the shade medium, and I use this to get rid of any dark circles I might have. I definitely am breaking out from what, I have no idea, but we're gonna go ahead and make those disappear. And then I also just like to get my nose a little bit. Oh yeah, another product I'm using, which I've recently just started using, I've seen other beauty gurus using it, is this Smashbox primer water. Again, this is just like a sample that I got from Sephora. I think it was $12, and you actually get an ounce for $12, which this is just the trial size, so I think that's a pretty good deal if you want to try it. So I go in with my beauty blender, but I dampen this up for easy blending, and then you just blend. Get on your eyelid, underneath, obviously, where you want to conceal. And then, once that is all blended, normally I would go right in to my eye look. But because this video is not an eye look, or like a tutorial, a full tutorial, if you will, I'm going to go right in with my foundation next. So, Lancome, I just start getting it all over my face, eyelids, and then bring it down. So then I'm gonna go ahead and pat it in. Sorry guys, I'm like getting a little sick, so my voice probably sounds super weird or annoying, but I'm sorry. I really wanted to come and film for you guys. So today, since you guys caught me on a bad day with my skin, I'm definitely going to be going in with another layer of my foundation, but probably just on my cheek area and like my chin, since those are my problem areas today. And again, sorry if you hear the cats running around, they're like, they slept all day, So they're super hyper now that I'm like up and moving around. Push it back into your hairline. Don't forget your ears. I just tap whatever extra I have from my blender and blend it out on your neck. Like, I still feel like it's not enough, but I feel like if I put another layer on, it's gonna just look way too orange. But again, with the finishing powder and the contour, that will relax a little bit. So next is contouring. So I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Cocoa Butter palette, and I'm just gonna do a mixture of the dark and the medium. And I like to go a little bit above my cheekbone, that way if the product does decide to get muddy, then my contour doesn't look like it's on my chin. Blend that out. Like, I don't know why I stopped using this, because it gives just the perfect amount of like pigment compared to the Tarte one that I have. That one gives off so much pigment that you have to be so careful with it that you don't make yourself like too dark, which has happened so many times because I like always forget. Which sounds so bad, but I do. So I'm not doing like a full blending with this brush. I'm gonna go in with another brush and blend it out more because it's a bigger, fluffier brush. That is also a contouring brush, but I just prefer to use my bigger brush over this smaller one to blend it out completely. So this is a Tarte one that I have. It's much bigger compared to this one. This is pretty much just for application, and then I go ahead with the bigger one and start to blend it out, which you don't have to. I could have easily went in with the bigger one and applied and blended, but this is what works for me. This is what I found has worked for me, and I'm just gonna continue doing it, you know? And then when you go to do your hairline, like your forehead, make sure you push it into the hairline. You can also use your beauty blender if you prefer, pretty much more for like a cream contour. You can use your beauty blender, but push it into the hairline. So once you see that that is all blended to your liking, which is, I'm gonna go ahead and use this cream not highlighter, concealer for my under eye. So this is like literally a first impressions, never used, just bought today. So stay with me if I absolutely hate it. Okay, this is like one line, and you guys probably can't even see because it's like matches my skin tone. So this is light, and I kind of feel like I should have gone with fair, if we're being fair. I don't know, it's just like not my cup of tea. I mean, okay, the swatch, like, it's weird. Like, I had to press so hard to get it lighter than my skin, and on my skin it does not look like that. But I don't want to use too much because, again, I've never used this. So then get my nose here, chin, and then the little triangle top of my forehead. So again, like, if you're thinking of going with a color, go a little bit lighter. I mean, if you're looking for that bright under eye, definitely go lighter than what you feel you are. I don't like it. As you can tell, I'm not a fan because of how skin tony it is. How it, like, does not, yes, it conceals, but it's called a Illuminator. Wrong. It is not illuminating anything for me. And that really, I don't like that. I don't even like how, I don't know, it's like creamy but not. When it's just on my skin, like right here, like it feels creamy. But when it's on my skin here where I'm trying to conceal, it does not at all. I don't know if going with my finger would work better. I don't know. I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna use this again because I'm not a fan at all. At all. That is just like not okay. Honestly, I'm gonna go in with my Bub Eye under eye and show you guys the difference. So this is light, okay, for IT, and like let me tell you, it's light. Like I'm gonna try to do a comparison for you guys. So let me do a swatch. Oh yeah. So I don't know if you guys can still tell. Let me. So Fair in IT, Fair in Maybelline. This is more like medium to fair, maybe. Even then, it's kind of pushing it. But like this is light. Like that's light. That's what it should look like. So I'm actually just gonna use that to do a like comparison for you guys. I'm also gonna use my finger since I use my finger for the other one, which you can't really do. You gotta just apply it right to the skin. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just go ahead and apply this right to my skin and use my beauty blender to blend it out. Like you can just tell the difference already. It is unbelievable. Like this is so much nicer. It's just so much creamier and it blends a lot nicer. Like I'm pretty sure this is all blended, but that's what I mean. Like you can't tell because it's so skin toned and it didn't even like conceal anything, I feel like, which is aggravating. Okay, so I'm gonna take a step back, and this eye is done with the IT, and this eye is done with Maybelline. So now that I actually take a step back and I'm like comparing both, Maybelline really isn't that bad. I also feel like if my skin was a little bit better, I'd probably like it a little bit more. But the IT eye definitely conceals a lot more because you can still see all my redness on this side that the Maybelline stick did not do that well. And I feel like using your finger with this one is easier to blend it. But again, like you can, there's still so much red. It's definitely not full coverage. I don't know. If you're just going for something natural looking, then heck yeah, why not? But if you want that full coverage with that bright under eye, IT Cosmetics is the way to go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this side as well so I don't look too like imbalanced. And I feel like I used so much in just that little amount of time, whereas with the IT you don't need that much to make it full coverage. Like I'm literally using product from my eye right now to do my nose, my chin, cupid's bow. Like that's insane. But hey, you know, I tried to like it. I even like took a step back from it and just to see if I would like it. But I just really don't like it. It's not working for me. Okay, so now that, like, that just looks so much better. Like, I don't look sick. Like, I don't look, like, tired. I look awake. I like to do my blush before I set. That way, if the blush is, like, too much, that finishing powder will kind of just, like, tone it down a bit. So, for blush, I'm actually going to go in with the NARS. This is Orgasm Trial Size. I got it as a free gift from Ulta. And then, again, just apply it to those apples, and I like to just smile and do a check motion and then blend. Like, putting on blush is definitely amazing. And I like to apply it to my nose. I just feel like your look is like complete when you got blush. And if you really want that like sun-kissed look, then even apply a little to your forehead, which is something that I've always done. I don't know why, just kind of where you applied those contour lines from earlier. Okay, so now is when we're going to use this finishing powder from Tarte. I go in with a smaller brush to really get in my eye area for the finishing powder. So this is actually an e.l.f. highlighting brush, but it works perfect for this. So I'm just gonna tap it on and really get it on my smile line. Just tap it right in my nose. Get some more into your eye. I'm gonna go in with, this is a blush brush from Ulta, but I love it for this because it is like a fatter blush brush, not so pointed, which is great for pressing into the skin, which is exactly what you want to do with the finishing powder, is just press it right into your skin. So I just want to make sure every area is covered. Okay, so that looks really good. So next is I'm gonna bronze. So of course, going in with my Tarte Park Ave Princess bronzer in that big contouring brush, and I'm just going to blend it right over where I contoured, and then up here and get it right in. So now I'm going to use this all-nighter Urban Decay setting spray. This was also, I believe, like maybe 15 bucks for 1 ounce. Again, like I always get like trial sizes to like start to see if I like it. That way I'm not buying like this massive amount of product for me not to like. And then I'm like, well, now what do I do with it? You know? So I'm gonna spray my face. And it smells good. So now I'm gonna go in with Urban Decay and show you guys what I mean. So you saw the swatch at the beginning of the video, and like I'm literally going in with this small brush to get as much product as I can on the brush. And then I'm going to take the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, spray it just to like dampen the product to hopefully, like I just went back in like 3 times. Like, don't get me wrong, it is pretty when you finally find that perfect amount, but the fact that you like have to find the perfect amount is kind of irritating. But again, like, so I don't know if you guys can see in the lighting or not, but it is a very nice shimmer. Like, it's not a blinding highlight for sure. And then I'm gonna get my nose, Cupid's bow, all down here, and my brow bone. So I'm gonna like go ahead and apply directly with my finger to the brow bone and inner corner. Like, I just feel like I'm applying so much highlight right now, but it's because it's not a blinding highlight. It's a very subtle highlight. I give it that. But it is really pretty. Well, guys, that is it for my foundation routine. So that's what I do for my foundation, like my whole foundation routine. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope it was really helpful for some of the products that I used for you guys to like start your own foundation routine. Again, Maybelline concealer, was not a fan at all. But yeah, and the Urban Decay Naked Illuminator, again, it's a nice highlight when you finally find that perfect amount, but you have to find the perfect amount. It's not one swipe and done. It's 2, 3 swipes, and then you finally find it. Maybe I just didn't get the right color, you know. Maybe I gotta get one of the other 4 shades that are a little bit darker for my skin tone. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated on that. And down below, I'll link all of the prices and products that I use so you guys can check them out. So thanks, guys.